There have been lots of comments on my videos recently about the Corsair and how bad the flight model is and how even with curves it's still a big bag of jobbies. My words, not yours obviously. And the community still doesn't think it's good enough. However, I'm going to prove to you that with the curves that I've put in my last video, it works perfectly fine. So perhaps it's a picnic problem. Problem in chair, not in computer. Anyway, let's get cracking and find out, shall we? Right then, let's try and take on a 0, or as it is a fuck off a 190 Anton. So I'm not going to go head on. Well, I'm not going to shoot him head on, because that would be boring. So I'm going to get in a turn fight with him and see how our trim settings hold up, and whether it's an aircraft issue or if it's maybe just a you issue when you're flying. Right, here we go. Let's get around this corner. Now remember, I'm the world's greatest fighter controller, but my flying skills are what we would call bang average. He's diving down, we'll follow him. Up he comes. Do we have the speed? Yeah, we got the speed. Let him go up there with his boom and zoom. Here he comes back down. The most difficult thing about fighting in the Corsair, in my opinion, so far, is the canopy glare, because that is quite distracting at times, as you'll see throughout this little dogfight. Just diving down a little bit again. So we're already in a quite a good position here. We're offensive. He's going to go up high again. I'll let him. I'm just going to sit in his rear quarter and let him do what he's wanting to do. When he makes his little mistake, I shall pounce on him. So I'm going to pull a little bit more lead here. He's starting to dive, so I'm going to follow that down in a bit of a lead, so get in front of him slightly. There's that wonderful glare. Don't worry, I'll get much closer so you can see him much better soon. Come off my throttle a little bit while I'm diving down there. You'll notice that I'm lining up a shot. There's no wobbling of the nose or any of that nonsense. It's perfectly stable like any other warbird. That's low. That's a hits on his wing. And we're keeping it fairly under control. There's no big shakes. Obviously it's a dogfight, so you're going to have some moments. Hits again. He's lost a little bit of manoeuvrability. There's a bit of oil coming out the back, or smoke of some kind. We can roll, we can slow down as well. Stay in a 6. Hits again, fuselage and a bit of wing. Come right off the power. Balance left pedal in as you come off the power to stop the left wing dropping down. We've stayed behind him. Nice and easy. There he is. Hello, friend. Don't you know we've fixed this now so we can stay with you wherever you go? No one told you. Maybe those rounds will tell you. And again, we're just following him. It's easy. Now bear in mind this is AI, he's got a few control issues after he's been hit a few times, but we're managing slow speed, we're managing high speed, we're managing climbs, turns, descents, all the stuff we need for a nice old dogfight. There goes a bit of gear, that's going to cause him a bit of problem. So will that. There he pops. Night night. So there you go. Dogfighting in this with the trim settings that I said to you in the video, the last video. If you've not seen it, go and look at it. It's good. Yeah, the trim settings work an absolute treat. As shown, I suppose. Okay, for this one, we're going to attack some shipperoos. So let's see if we can do it. I don't know where they are, actually. Let me look at F10. Oh, great. That's going to be good for when I respawn. Oh, they're right underneath me, I think. Right, let's move out the way of the wings. Oh, there they are over there. Tally-ho! Right, let's go for this middle one. We're gonna go with rockets. So we're gonna come off our throttle. We're gonna give him a bit of lead because he's moving. Ye old shippy. I'm gonna keep that ball. I'm gonna try to keep that ball centered as I get towards him. Just to note, I've not yet dialed in my settings for the rockets, so I'm not quite sure when I should launch them just yet. I'll go about there, I reckon. Nope, too low. They're hits, though. Yep, he's on fire. So rockets was nice and stable with these new trim settings. I wonder what else we can do. Let's pitch in and give him a bit of the old machine guns. It'll do nothing against these boats, however... Sorry, ships. I don't know if you're the Navy. Oh, look at him. We know where he is now, folks. Hit the bridge. No. Yeah, that was fairly balanced. My shooting was terrible, by the by. However, the nose wasn't going like this, wobbling all over the place, was it? No, it wasn't. Right, let's go bomb something. Okay, so I need to trim the aircraft because air starts are a bugger for this thing. There we go, trimmy, trim, trim. Trim, triminy. Right, let's armor guns as well. Now we're bombing for this one, so we've shown we can do dogfighting. We've shown that we can do rockets and machine guns. So this one we're going to show how steady it is when we do bombs. Now let's don't forget to arm our bombs, Christopher. So, airfield over there. We're going to roll in on some of the hangars. So I'm going to just start making my way lazily towards them. He's listing lazily to the left. Make my way towards them and drop my bomb. So I'm going to keep them in that left little window for a moment, just gaining a little bit of height. Notice how smooth everything is. Going to come off the power. Roll down, let the nose catch, roll back up. And then we're going to drop our bomb on those fighters. About now. There we go. Ta-da! Stable bombing. Now let's do a bit of strafing. Let's find a little ground target that's been shooting at us and take him out. Anyone here? Anyone want to shoot? Tell me where you are. Right, who was that? Right, you're over here. Oh, there's an aircraft taxiing. That's perfect. There we go. Wingman, you are a nuisance. Wingman, engage ground targets. So we're going to roll up and look for that other aircraft. Right, down we come, straight down here, and we'll strafe away. This time we'll stay low when we exit the area. Pick the trees out of my wings, ground crew. See? Not a problem. Strafing, bombing, all that good stuff in the Corsair. So, if you still can't, after having seen the video with the curves and stuff, it's maybe not a game issue. It's maybe a you issue. Because I know my bombing's terrible. But doing stuff strafing and everything, I don't find it very difficult now. Let's get our seat in a little bit. And we'll go in for another strafing run on the aircraft that are parked on the stands, I guess. There we go. Kick away from the air defences right underneath me. Oh, we're cooking along now. 270 knots. There we go. Now, I'll probably catch hell for it, but to be honest, there's loads of people complaining about the flight model in this. I don't really see an issue with it. I fly Warbirds and DCS all the time, and this is the same as most of them. Yes, there's a few bugs with different things, but the actual flight model, it's perfectly flyable. I don't see what everyone's griping about, I'll be honest. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you disagree, of course, comment down below. If you agree, comment below. If you've got a better tip for someone else, comment below. Let's help each other out. Until next time, Tactical Pascal, out.